The Ripple Effect, Antitrust Enforcement, and Small Businesses Introduction. Welcome to The Ripple Effect, where we explore how policies impact our economy beyond the surface level. Today, we're delving into antitrust enforcement and its comprehensive implications for small businesses. We'll dissect the first, second, and third order effects of intensifying antitrust regulations to understand not just the immediate impact, but also the cascading consequences that might not be immediately obvious. Understanding antitrust laws. Antitrust laws are set up to ensure a level playing field in the market, fostering competition and preventing the concentration of market power in the hands of a few. The core idea is to discourage monopolies, anti-competitive mergers, and other practices that diminish market competitiveness. For small businesses, these laws can be both a shield and a tool, protecting them from the predatory practices of larger competitors and providing a clearer path to growth and innovation. First-order effects, immediate impact. Increased antitrust enforcement can lead to significant immediate benefits for smaller businesses. For instance, Honey House Oil and Gas, a modest-sized player in the oil and gas sector, could experience reduced pressure from larger competitors known to use their market dominance to influence pricing and contract terms. This relief could enable Honey House to secure more competitive rates and better contract terms, directly boosting its profitability and operational stability. Less enforcement of antitrust laws could lead to greater market concentration. Larger companies might engage in aggressive acquisition strategies or merge with competitors, effectively reducing the number of players in the market. For small businesses like Honey House Oil and Gas, this could mean facing more powerful competitors who can exert greater influence over pricing, supply chains, and customer choices, potentially squeezing smaller firms out of profitable markets. Second-order effects, market dynamics. As a result of increased antitrust enforcement, larger companies are compelled to adhere to stricter regulations or possibly divest some of their operations. Small businesses like Honey House Oil and Gas might find lucrative opportunities to expand into territories or markets previously monopolized by these giants. For example, if a large oil company divests its interests in a less productive oil field, Honey House could step in, utilizing its niche expertise in maximizing output from smaller fields. This kind of expansion not only increases their operational footprint, but also enhances their market reputation and strategic influence. As a result of reduced enforcement, there would be fewer competitors and a higher barrier to entry, and the market could see reduced innovation. Large companies might have less incentive to innovate when they face little competition. For small businesses like Honey House and new entrants, the high costs associated with breaking into a market dominated by a few large players can be prohibitive. This could stifle the entrepreneurial spirit and limit the introduction of new products or services that often drive industry advancements. Third-order effects, long-term industry health. In the long run, stricter antitrust enforcement promoting a competitive market could spur industry-wide innovation. For a company like Honey House, this could involve adopting state-of-the-art technologies such as advanced hydrocarbon imaging to accurately assess an oil reservoir's potential, or gas compression methods to enhance oil recovery. Take, for example, Honey House Oil and Gas venturing into a region previously monopolized by a larger company. By employing advanced hydrocarbon imaging, they could detect untapped oil deposits and apply sophisticated gas compression techniques to efficiently maximize extraction. This strategic use of technology not only elevates their production levels, but also establishes them as a technologically proficient entity in the sector, potentially drawing more investors and business partners. While these technologies are often capital-intensive, the reduced dominance of large corporations could lower the barriers to accessing such innovations. However, the overall reduction in industry-scale investments by larger players could temper the speed and breadth of technological advancements, potentially affecting the industry's ability to innovate at the pace seen in less regulated environments. In contrast, the broader economy might experience negative effects from reduced antitrust enforcement. Consumers could face higher prices, fewer choices, and lower quality products due to decreased competition. Economic disparities might widen as large corporations consolidate wealth and influence while small businesses struggle to compete. This consolidation can also lead to inefficiencies and complacency within large firms, potentially impacting overall economic productivity and growth. In our example, imagine if a few large firms begin to dominate the oil and gas industry due to lax antitrust oversight. Honeyhouse Oil and Gas might find it increasingly difficult to find favorable terms for exploration rights or pipeline access as larger companies use their clout to secure exclusive agreements. Over time, Honeyhouse might see reduced opportunities for expansion and innovation, ultimately affecting its competitiveness and survival in the industry. Overall, reduced antitrust enforcement can reshape industries in ways that may benefit a few large players, but at the expense of smaller businesses and the broader economy. Conclusion: today's discussion on antitrust enforcement illuminates the multifaceted effects that such policies can have on small businesses and the wider economy. From immediate benefits to complex long-term implications, it's clear that while these laws aim to level the playing field, they also carry the potential to reshape industry landscapes profoundly. As we strive to understand these dynamics, it becomes crucial to continue monitoring and analyzing the ripple effects to ensure that the spirit of competition remains alive without stifling innovation. Thank you for joining us on The Ripple Effect. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll delve into the far-reaching consequences of another key policy.